Good afternoon, one and all. Rob here with you, and we're going to follow Tiger Woods' progress again. To round two, all the way from now to about 2:30. At 2:30, we may take a small break, and then may come back with you later in the day. Um, he's teeing off late. The wind is blowing in Augusta, and totally different today. Totally different. Um, I think now this is just me. If he could, wow. If today he could shoot two over, 74 or 75, probably be tickled. He'll make the cut if he does that. I think he will anyway. So let's see what happens, and let's go back to the action out there on the golf course. Woods was short of the green in two shots at number one. So we'll see what's going to happen here. But I definitely think um, it could definitely be a hard day um, for him today. Justin Thomas teeing off now. Let's see who all's here. Yeah, I don't think anybody's here. um, is anybody here? I'm just getting started, guys. I'm 2 minutes into my broadcast. If somebody's here, it'd be great if they let me know. Um, sometimes StreamYard can be such a very difficult thing to do, and then sometimes it's very easy. And today it looks like it wants to be really hard. I think I'm talking to no one right now. I'll come back and check the room in a second. Let's see if Tiger Woods is going to do anything right there at second place. I mean, at the first green, rather. Dwayne's here. Dwayne Martz is here. Yeah, okay. So I am broadcasting. Watching the Masters online, and I'm letting you guys know exactly what we've got going on right now. Dustin Johnson leaning a little bit, so it looks like he may have pulled that. He did. And it's going into the bunker. That looks like it may be 13, par 5. And let's see who they're showing putting here. Tiger for par. He's got about 10 feet. Let's see if he can make his par to stay at 1 under. And he misses it. He misses it. And went a good 4 feet by, 3 feet anyway. And he's not taking any time. He's stepping right up to it and pounded in. Bogey Tiger Woods, hole number 1. He is back to even par. So I'm watching Masters.com is what I'm watching. Straight up on Masters.com. They got featured groups up, and they're showing them. I'm just not allowed to show them. Copyright prevents me from showing any of the broadcast or any of the audio. Just like MLB, just like NFL, you show any of that, you're subject to a fine. So let's go to the second hole. Tiger Woods now at even par. Joaquin Niemann started today 1 shot out. He's still 1 shot back. Sungjae Im at the 15th hole right now. He's still 4 under. That's leading this tournament. Very surprised somebody didn't shoot at least Um, I'm surprised somebody is not shooting a 65 or 64 on this course, but the wind is up. The wind is up, and it's starting to get a little fresh out there too. It's starting to build up. Billy Horschel, number 13, par 5. And he chipped it up to about 2 feet. And he's 5 over. So if anybody needs a birdie, it's Billy Horschel. Arnold Hunter, hello, my friend. How you doing? We are updating everybody on Tiger Woods' progress today. Tiger, slow start, bogeys the first hole, and now he's going to the second hole, which is, I think it's a par 5. But it's a difficult par 5. Ooh, Justin Thomas just hit the ball about the third row of the patrons, and somebody got one in their lap there. And thank goodness it didn't get it in the upside the head. Dustin Johnson. Everybody knows I call him Gomer. Gomer Johnson. Reminds me of Gomer Pyle, the way he walks. And he just needs to say, golly, and he'd be all set. But Dustin right now, he is at the 13th hole. He's in the bunker, and here he's hitting out. And it may be too hard. Oh, yeah, it's rolling by 5, 8, 10, 12, probably closer to 14 feet there, 13, 14. Not a good bunker shot by Dustin Johnson there. Dustin Johnson was number 1 at one time. And now, let's see. I don't see any of the golfers here at number 2. Where did Tiger Woods take off to? I am not kidding, guys. I see two golf bags, and I see 2 caddies, and I don't see any golfers right now. So that's they may be caught up with the group in front of them though, and there's no rush. But I didn't see any golfers there when I looked just now. That's weird. So, all right. Here they are. Niemann, Woods. Now, I don't know if they're in groups of 2 today or groups of 3, but I think they're still in groups of 3. Joaquin Niemann, par 5, number 2 hole. 573 today is what it measures out. So, obviously the bailout is to the right or straight. You do not want to cross Rays Creek. If you do that, you're talking 6, 7, 8 comes into play. And you don't want a snowman here. The sand trap straight ahead is roughly 290 yards. So you'd love to hit just to the left of that and bounce right straight down the hill. And you're probably going to iron coming into the green. And Niemann is out to the right, way to the right. And he's going to, yeah. No, he's really not. He's not as far as I thought he was. He's in the sand trap. I thought maybe he was going to go visit the guy that used to play with the Bears. What was his name? Not Klondike Bill, but I can't think of the guy's name. Used to have the pet bear and the pet raccoon and pet deer and all that. Grizzly Adams. I thought he was going to go visit Grizzly there for a minute. Tiger coming up to the tee now. He got a par in the first round. Looks like maybe a little less than driver here. Maybe a 3 wood. So, and that's straight. That is absolutely straight. It's probably going to be short of the sand trap. He hopes it is, and it is. And it is not. Oh, my gosh. He's in there with Niemann, so they can go to the beach together. All they need is towel and water. All right, we're going back to the 13th. Morikawa for a birdie. Morikawa coming up the hill, and he misses it just a little bit to the left. Yeah, about a foot by. That's going to be an easy par. Morikawa setting that even par at this time. Sungjae Im just finished the 14th hole, and he is 4 under. Danny Willett through 4 holes is also 4 under. Charles Schwartzel, 3 under, and he's finished his second round already. Cam Smith, the Aussie, 3 under through 1 hole, and Joaquin Neiman is 3 under. This is an international leaderboard. No Americans in the top 3. And Johnson misses his putt. Let's see what's happening here. I think it was Justin Thomas maybe hitting that ball maybe to 11. Score update just a little while ago. Red Sox 3, Yankees 2 after 1 inning. How about that? That is some. Is that a show of things to come? I don't know, but it may be. Let's see what's happening here. But a few have withdrawn. Let's see, how many have withdrawn? Philip, what's going on? No history. I don't play History Maker golf very much. I'm not a big history maker. Let's see how many have withdrawn. I know Paul Casey withdrew. Let's see. Two or three, he says. All right. Masters leaderboard. I know Paul Casey pretty much withdrew before it even got going good. Scotty Scheffler, he is on the leaderboard. He's tied for third at -3. Let's see how many have. Louis Oosthuizen. I said it yesterday, folks. If you did not watch the broadcast yesterday, at number 2, he grasped his back. Remember when I said that, Darlene? And he's withdrawn. Louis Oosthuizen. Yeah, I mentioned that yesterday. So 2 guys have withdrawn right now. Tiger is still playing. Yes, he is at even par. He's 1 over for today. And let's see what he's going to end up doing here at number 2. Looks like it's really, really slow play today. Par 5. He would like nothing. He's already teed off. He's in the sand. He would like nothing better than to hit the ball about 180, 190 yards down the fairway, and then maybe have a chance at a chip and a putt and try to go back to 1 under. Dustin Johnson, 2 under right now. This guy, right? I got a picture of somebody who runs a restaurant across from the Masters. We need Glenn Bonesteel here. Glenn, are you here? Do you know this guy? Do you know this man? Calvert's? Is it called Calvert's? Yeah, Calvert's Restaurant. We need Glenn Bonesteel here, and it's got a picture of the guy. I run a restaurant across from him, Masters. Arnold Palmer was a regular, and we often worked 14-hour days during the golf tournament, which that makes sense. Why wouldn't you be open at 5 a.m. and stay open until 11 p.m.? I would. It's only 4 days. Yeah. Justin Van, executive chef at Calvert's. Restaurant is booked solid during the Masters week. Pro golfers, NFL stars, and more. How about that? 37-year-old executive chef and the manager. And yeah, so ought to let us scrubbies play the course, see how we can do. Yeah, it's a tough course. Woods now, second shot at number 2. He hits it out. Looks like it's clean. He's not looking back, so he's pretty happy. Middle of the fairway. The fairway is like, I mean, it's like 95 yards wide. It's crazy. Second shot, there's no way you should be in the rough anywhere. Matthew Fitzpatrick now for par at the 11th hole. He's one under. Will he stay one under? No. No, indeed. He falls back to even par. We have a new leader, Danny Willett, solo leader now. Sungjae Im, 15th hole, just bogeyed. And Danny Willett sits alone. He is a past Masters champion. Willett. Cam Smith, a lot of folks liked him at the start of the week. Now Morikawa here at 14, par 4. 440 yards. It looks like it's fading back right into the middle of the fairway. Nothing wrong with that tee shot. And very nice, very nicely done. Brooks Koepka 3 over. And he's at 11 right now. He can ill afford to fall back anymore. That was for par. He stays at 3 over. He is even par for the day. Shot 75 yesterday. And right now, currently 50 players at 3 over or better. So right now, 3 over would be the cut. It's 50 in ties at the Masters. And they're showing Tiger Woods' swing. And he has very little weight on that right leg. Very little. And most of his swing is arms now. It really is. And that's why it's only 2 in that group. I understand now. Oosthuizen was in this group yesterday. That's why it's only 2 of them playing. So they don't have to be in this. Oh, I'm sorry. They don't have to be in this big a rush because other groups have 3 in it. There's only 2 of them in this group. After today, it'll be cuts, 50 in ties, and it will be played in groups of 2. What's up, PJ? What's going on? Smith is putting crazy. Yeah, Smith is a great putter. If Smith has a weakness at all, it may be in his chipping and actually sand play. You wouldn't think that, but that's a little bit of his weakness. And now Woods is going to hit his 3rd shot into the 2 hole, into the 2nd hole. In just a second, Dustin Johnson first into Woods. Going to play out of the straw, and he just pretty much chipped at 150, 175 yards, and he's on the green. And let's see if it does a little monkey magic here. No, it rolls right through the green. So he had no spin whatsoever on that. Woods now, probably 60 yards away at most. It may not even be that far, but he has to hit it up kind of on like a little top of a knoll. And if you being that close, most of the time you're going to have too much spin on it. So they'll show us how many yards Tiger has here. 3rd shot coming up. He actually has 109 yards. So that's probably better for him than having 59 or 60 yards. 109. This should be a full pitching wedge here. 109. Here it comes. And he's kind of staring it down. Looks pretty good. He's about 15 to 18 feet short, and it's rolling away from the pin. Wow. He's 20 feet. It's still moving. That's going to be for birdie. Now, Niemann obviously is inside 109 yards. This is one he ought to be all over. He should be all over this one. Don't forget, if you do have baseball, Phillies A's play today, 3:05 Eastern time. And after this 2nd hole is completed, I will show you my brand new Phillies hat. I will pull that out of the box. I've worn it one time. Morikawa now. Full shot. He's posing. Seems to like it. And then it's coming up short. Everybody's coming up short today. The wind is blowing at Augusta, knocking all the shots down. It's knocking every shot down a little closer and closer. Kind of hoping for a little rain here this afternoon. I wouldn't care if we didn't get over a tenth of an inch, but I would like to get a little bit. I'll put some grass seed and some straw down in the yard today. So I went to my parents and did it as well. Phillies and A's. Still can't get used to interleague play. Yeah. And Universal DH. Is it autographed? I don't know. I don't know what he's asking. Is what autographed? He must be asking somebody else something in here. All right. Okay. Uh-oh. Somebody just hit. They got really lucky. Came out of the woods. That's Koepka. That's Blondie. I think he's got rid of the blonde hair. I think he went back to the dark hair. And I think it fried his skull. He is cussing up a storm, folks. He's F this and F this and F this. I mean, he is mad. Goodness gracious. Matthew Fitzpatrick. Oh, no. My hat's not autographed. No, I just ordered it from Lids. No. Oh, it's still blonde? Okay. Yeah, he's frying his head is what he's doing. And Matthew Fitzpatrick hits it into the sand. My goodness. The wind is not that bad there, folks. I mean, it's not, if we get my man here, if we get our, in touch guy here, Glenn Bonesteel, let us know what's happening. But anybody can look at their phone and go with Augusta, Georgia weather currently. I don't think it's 20. It does not look like it's 25-mile-an-hour winds to me. It doesn't to me anyway. But everybody's having trouble with it. All right, Tiger Woods now for birdie here at number 2. He can go to 1 under. He's about 20 feet away, straight up a hill. Not a difficult putt. Oh, he just missed it. 2 feet by. Let's see if he just walks right up to it like a champ. And they're going to switch over to Dustin Johnson now. Gomer, he bogeyed the last hole. Let's see if he can do this one too. He's 2 under, though. So, I mean, he's not playing bad. Oh, my God. He just chipped that one all the way across the green in 2 rolls. 2 bounces and stopped about 4 feet by. So, I thought he'd knocked it into the outer space out there. But that's what he wanted to do. That's what he was doing. 15-mile-an-hour winds. It doesn't look that hard. It really doesn't. Tiger's going to be done with the second hole in just a second and be heading over to that third hole, par 3, I think. Sungjae Im through 16 now. He has birdied. He just birdied 16, and he is 4 under. Danny Willett at 4 under. Scotty Scheffler, Cameron Smith, Joaquin Niemann, all at 3 under par. Charles Schwartzel is up there too. Schwartzel, Scheffler, Smith, and Niemann. But Im and Willett right now are class of the field at 4 under. Johnson, Cantlay, Harold Varner III playing well, and Kevin Na all at 2 under. Corey Connors, Jason Kokrak, Taylor Gooch, Daniel Berger, Tony Finau at 1 under. 16 players below par right now. Now Woods for par, he should make this. This should be, yeah, he makes it. And I'll go get my hat now. Be right back.
Stay on the computer. I'll go in the other room. No, yeah, that's fine. I have to get up anyway. This chair is killing my butt.
Let's see what everybody says about the hat. I think the wind is swirling. Okay, a little bit of swirl to it. All right. And this is my new one I purchased. I like it old P. I like the old P to it. I'll put my jersey in a minute, but I like this old P. Hope you like it. I like it myself. Got a pretty good deal on it on lids. So, but no autographs, no. Billy Horschel misses a putt. And he's 4 over. And right now, he is 6 over. He's 2 over for the day. He'd miss a cut right now. 3 over is a cut. It's not 10 shot rule. It's 50 players, the top 50 in ties. If it comes to it, it will be 10 shot rule. But I'm going to bring it in there for you. I can do it. I don't know. Be so careful. Be very, very careful. Rory McIlroy, 4. He's at 4. Baby Blue from the 80s. Yeah, it is from the 80s. Yep. This is a Larry Boa special, Michael Jack Schmidt special, or a Stephen Carlton special. Greg the Bull Luzinski, yeah. Gary Maddox. Yeah. Gary Maddox. He was a good player. Pete Rose, that's correct. He played on the 80s championship team. You're right. He did. Let's see. Gary Maddox. Yeah, Tug McGraw. Who was the other outfielder? Maddox, Luzinski, and Bake McBride. Bake McBride. And we don't ever want to forget Bob Boone. Booney. And Fitzpatrick now for par at 12. He's even. And he makes it. It was only a couple feet, but he's 1 over for the day is all. So he's not playing bad golf, but you can tell he's just not there today right now. It doesn't look like it. Larry Anderson, the best radio man they've got in Philly right now. He really is. Great fields team. It was a really good fields team. Was the 08 team better? I don't know. The 08 team won the World Championship too with Rollins, Utley, Howard, Burrell. Let's see, who all else was there? Chooch, Carlos Ruiz, Jason Worth, Shane Victorino. So, I don't know. Were they a better team? I don't necessarily know. Not as many Hall of Famers for sure. Not as many Hall of Famers. I'm not even sure there's any Hall of Famers on the 08 team. Because Howard's not a Hall of Famer. Rollins is not a Hall of Famer. Utley's definitely not a Hall of Famer. Cole Hamels is not. So, yeah, they didn't have any Hall of Famers. Worth was one of those prop 5 picks or whatever they call it, and it ended up pretty much being a release from the Orioles or from the Dodgers, and they just picked him up, and all they had to do is give some kind of residual third or something for him, and he ended up working out really well for the Phillies. That's probably the best he ever played was when he played for the Phillies, and then he got his good contract with Washington after the Jen Utley debacle. Yeah, so they had to kind of ship him out of town after that. Let's see what's happening here. Woods getting ready to tee off at number 4? I think so. We're going to see. Woods is, I'm sorry, number 3. He's already teed off, and he's in the middle of the fairway. And let's see how many yards he's got. He's a ways back. But it's not the longest hole in the world either, I don't think. So, he's probably got 160, 170 yards. May not have that much because he got a short club in his hand. Without the volume, I can actually, you know what? I can close caption it, though. I can do that. Oh, boy. He misses it to the green. 5 to 8 yards off of the green, and now he's got a chip, and he is not happy. He's smiling, but he is not happy. You know it's hard when you hear Tiger say, wow, look at this thing. Yep. Fitzpatrick now. He's at 13, and this is the one you swing it around if you possibly can, and that's exactly what he's done here. He should be in shapes to be able to hit it on the green in 2. Now McIlroy 4 over. He's got to get himself a birdie soon. Think about that. McIlroy he's pretty much in his prime, 31, 32 years old. And he's 4 shots behind Tiger Woods right now. That's nuts. That is crazy. But Woods is in some trouble. There's no doubt about it. Woods is in some trouble. He's got the all afternoon long to be trying to fix this thing. But he's going to have to fix it and fix it quick. And kind of on the move, too. So we'll see what happens there. Anybody tried any new pizzas lately? If you've tried a new pizza, want to come on my channel and let everybody know how it is, come right on. I've been eating some Jack's pizzas lately. They're about $3.50 a piece. Very, very crunchy crust if you leave them in about 16, 17 minutes. Leave them in about 4 minutes longer than they ask. Then cut it on broil for about 45 to a minute 15, 45 seconds to a minute 15, no longer than that. Cut it off, remove it right then, and let it set for about 5 minutes. It's a really, really, really good pizza. Got a good crunch to it. Yeah, a lot of them, the putters letting them down. The greens are slow this week, though. The greens are very, very slow. They're not playing fast. And this is Justin Thomas at the second hole. He's playing right behind Tiger Woods' group. And this is for birdie. He's 4 over right now. Never won the Masters. And the wind is picking up. Dwayne March just told me 15 miles an hour, but it looks like it may be picking up now. The wind is clearly showing itself now, and if it plays out the rest of the 16 holes that Woods is out there, he's going to have a hard time. Justin Thomas makes his putt, goes to 3 over par. 3 over. 1 under for the day. And definitely, he needed that. Now Matsuyama trying to be the 4th man ever to go back-to-back winning the Masters. Does anybody know the other 3 guys that won it back-to-back? There's only 3. Right now, 3 over is the cut. So it may go to 4 over. It probably will because the wind is blowing so bad. But without looking it up, guys, who are the 3 players to have won the Masters back-to-back? It's only 3 players ever done it. So it's hard to believe over the years. That's all that's ever done it. But it's only been 3 players that's done it. And Matsuyama would like to be the 4th. So we'll see. Morikawa now hitting it to the green. He's talking to the ball. Is that always a good sign? He laid up. He was just laying up. That's just a layup. Okay. I didn't know if he was laying up. Was Tom Watson? No. Mm-mm. Watson was not one of them. Obviously, to win back-to-back, you had to win multiple Masters. So that helps you. That should help. Woods is chipping it. Woods is chipping it through the green here. Let's see what's happening here. And it does not want to slow down. He is 8 feet by. That's going to be for another par. He's fighting to make pars, guys. He's not fighting to make birdies. So that's always a tough draw. Anytime you're looking to make par, you're not going to win a tournament. And a lot of times you're not going to make a cut that way. So it's tough. Very tough. So Neiman, let's see what he's going to do. They're playing so slow. These 2 guys can play, take their time. This is in Woods' advantage that they can take their time and play. But I'm not sure it's in his advantage that he's standing still so long. They're right on the group in front of them's tail. So they can't play any faster. So, I don't know. Is this an advantage? Is this a disadvantage? I just don't know. Jack Nicklaus was one. Tiger Woods was the other one. Nick Faldo was a third. Nick Faldo in the mid-90s won it twice in a row. And then now Matsuyama would love to be the fourth. And he is the first Asian ever to win at Augusta. And it's Fitzpatrick now, number 13. He's got to be smiling right now. He's got to be thinking, I've got to get on the dance floor here and two-putt. This has got to be a layup, it says. I don't know. The announcers are saying this should be a layup. We'll see if it is. We'll see. Dustin Johnson just hit his third in at 15. He laid up. If Dustin Johnson's laying up, you know the course is playing long. He hates to lay up anywhere. He wants to be shooting for greens all the time. 15's a tough one, though, because you got a lake in front and a lake behind. So it's almost like an island. So you got to be really careful. Yeah, Nick Faldo played. He really, really played well at the Masters, and it didn't hurt that he had Greg Norman playing there against him. Norman, if anybody was ever snake bit at Augusta, it was Greg Norman. Really has been. Rory McIlroy can say all he wants to. Tiger Woods now shooting 8-footer, maybe as much as 10 feet up a hill, and he misses it. Wow. Bogey start for Tiger Woods. Well, bogey, par, bogey. And now Tiger Woods is at 1 over, and he has got to start fearing that, he's closer to the cut line than he is the lead. So now, if you want to be playing the weekend, you got to stop. He's got to start shooting to win instead of shooting not to lose. And that's kind of what he's doing here. And that was Joaquin Niemann, 3 pars. And Tiger now still got to put it in. Rory McIlroy at 13. 4 over. And that ball's leaking to the right. This could be trouble. No, it's on the green. It's on the green. Is it going to bounce? It did. Just short of the sand. But he's there in 2. So now a nice chip and a putt. Tiger Woods now only 2 feet. Swish. So Tiger Woods 1 over. Bogey. Par, bogey start. 5-5-5 start for Tiger Woods. Not getting any easier on his front 9. And we'll see what happens here. It's not going to get a lot easier. He's got a long par 3 coming up. Top of the 5th right now, Yankees and Red Sox tied at 3. Don't forget 3 o'clock Eastern time. Actually, 3:05, 3:10, somewhere along that. I'm going to be heading out. Going to go watch the Phillies host the Oakland A's today. A's and Phillies. I guess they're going to try to do some kind of Philadelphia A's, Philadelphia Phillies type situation. I don't know. But they're going to have some kind of pregame ceremonies. Philadelphia, if you're going to go to opening day, you might as well. If it says 3:05 start, probably won't start before 3:30. So I'll keep an eye on it. It's on MLB. It's on the extra innings package. We get the extra innings package here. Yeah. So we get all the games. And I don't have to watch them online. I do not like watching TV online. I'm not a big fan of watching golf online. I'd much rather watch it on my TV. All right, Dustin Johnson, a chance to get it back to 3 under. He's at 15. No, 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 sir. He missed it by maybe a foot. And everybody's coming up short this week. He's 1 over for the day, 2 under for the tournament. Woods and Niemann should be at the 4th hole ready to tee off in just a second. We should have that group. Is the Yankees and the Red Sox on MLB Network today? Because I was just watching them on Nesson earlier on the Red Sox network. Is this Morikawa or Matsuyama? This is Morikawa. Even par. He's got a shot at birdie here. This is a legit chance. He can make this here at 15. And he'd be within 3 of the lead if he makes this. Wow, he missed it on the top side. Wow. 1.5 foot by from Morikawa. These top 20 players in the world are just not playing like it. They really aren't. Scotty Scheffler's 300, but other than that, really nobody is out there shining. And nobody wants it. Yeah, nobody wants it. And any moment now, we should be seeing Woods and Niemann coming to the 4th hole. Fitzpatrick laid up, so he did not go for the green at number 13. They said that's what he should do, so does it pay off? We'll see. He's at even par and 3rd shot at the par 5. He needs to get this one within 15 feet or closer. The green's not that difficult if you're chipping into it. You're hitting a wood into it, it's totally different. And he's, oh my God, 30 feet away, and it's rolling away. He's further and further and further by the second. That is not. He probably should have went for the green. Wow, Fitzpatrick. This is a kid that's hard to figure out. He came out and everybody said this kid is better than Rory McIlroy. And he's just not panned out. He is putting, lets him down a lot. Here comes Niemann now at the par 3, number 4 hole, 176. This is one Tiger got it within 3 feet yesterday. You do not want to go long here. Sand is also not your best friend. And I lost a feed. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? And Woods tees off, and he comes up 40 yards short of the green, 30 anyway. Now, Gomer Johnson at 16. Easy pin placements down to bottom, and he's only 10 feet away. So he's got a good chance at birdie. Brooks Koepka 3 over. And I would think he knows he didn't hit it. He didn't hit it. You got to hit it, Alice. He chipped it out, putted it, and he did not get it to run through that. Very good. Morikawa now at 16. 166, par 3. Pond right in the way. And he is posing. And all three of those shots within 15 feet of the cup. Horschel, Johnson, and Morikawa. But none of them playing great other than Johnson is 2 under, I think. Fitzpatrick now for birdie. He's got about 40 feet straight up the mountain, and he came up 2 feet short. Pepsi. Brooks Koepka now for birdie. He had an eagle chip, now birdie putt, and he's going to be really pissed when he leaves this green because he's got 2.5, 3 feet for par now. And he had an eagle chip. That is not what you want. Now Woods coming up to the 4th hole. Bogey, par, bogey is his start. He's 1 over right now. The cut line right this very second. Let's see if I can update you guys. Right, if the cut was made right this second, it would be the Masters leaderboard. I will tell you where the cut would be. A little while ago, it was 3 over. It may fall to 4 over. We'll see. Yeah. But Woods, the wind is bothering him. I think the cool conditions are bothering him, and playing late in the day is bothering him. I think he would rather be playing out there in the morning time, 75 degrees, sun shining, and no wind. You can't dial that up with Mother Nature. Right now, the top 50 in ties. Actually 5 over. 5 over right now would be 5 over would be no, 4 over. 4 over. I'm sorry, 4 over. Tied for 49th. Yeah. It would be 4 over right this second. Yeah, Mickey Moniak, he broke his hand yesterday in the last preseason game, or the last spring training game of the season. And he's going to be out a few weeks. Broken hand's always tough. .245 here, East Coast time. Tiger Woods, second shot at the par 3, 4th hole. Par 3, 4th hole, 176, I think is what it's playing today. And that's come up short. Uh-oh. Now is it going to roll away? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. And yes, Grandpa. 25, 30, 35, 40. And if he goes 95, it's not going to be a touchdown. That's a 45-footer for par left for Tiger Woods, and that is not what he needs. That is not what Tiger Woods needs. But he's got at least 40 feet. Rizzo just got hit in the hand. Rizzo hit a home run in the first inning, too. Yeah. Rizzo got hit. There's been a couple players that got hit. Kiki Hernandez. Somebody for the Red Sox got hit, too. Somebody did. What's up, Sean? Sean's here with us today. Hadn't seen Sean in a while. Tiger Woods, 35 feet straight up a hill for par. This would be huge if he made it. And three more turns and he makes it. Oh my gosh. 3 bogeys out of the first 4 holes to start for Tiger Woods now. Not looking good. It's really not. You can tell he's getting tired. You can tell he is just getting tired. Bogey, par, bogey, bogey. And he's 2 over now. And he's in fear of not making the cut. I mean, he's got to be thinking there's a chance I'm not going to make a cut here. Oh, if Tiger Woods was to win this event, it would be the biggest thing to happen in sports. It would rank right there with the guy from the New York Knicks when he was hurt. What was his name? But it would rank right there with Kirk Gibson. Kirk Gibson, 1988, 80, whatever year it was. It would rank right there with him. This is big shit. But if he makes a cut, it would be huge. But the Kirk Gibson situation, what year was that? What was he with the Dodgers? I want to say he was with the Dodgers, 88. Yeah, it would be huge. It would be huge. I'm trying to think of other people that's done stuff on one leg, one arm type situations. Peyton Manning's situation in the Super Bowl is a little different. He had 10 other players running the football, able to do other stuff along with a great defense. So that's a little different. But anytime you get individual sports, hitting the ball, Kirk Gibson just simply dropped it, bat down toward the ground, and it flew out. That was crazy. I really, really don't know any other one to kind of put it with. But those two would be close. All right, Woods here at the 5th hole, par 4, 495. So less than driver. So he's going to leave himself at least 160 yards probably. At least. Uh-oh. You sure you didn't take that tee shot from me the other day? Well, actually, I actually hit great tee shots the other day. I didn't miss the fairway but once all day long. A couple days ago. And Tiger's now in the weeds. He's in some trouble. Now Neiman, and he could be in the sand trap. Let's see if he is. Is he in the old Sandy? Oh, no. I don't think. He's right on the edge of the sand trap. May have rolled in. But Woods now looked like he was hitting a second tee shot in case they couldn't find it. But it's no problem. They'll be able to find that tee shot. That would not be a problem. But he does have that right to hit a second tee shot if they can't. Especially if you're not hitting them straight, why not do it? Why not? But if they find that first ball, he has to play it. But it's kind of like, and now McIlroy hits one into the green. He's only 8 feet away, maybe 10 feet. He needs it. He needs it badly. Chance for birdie there. Ali beating Foreman. Yeah. I really, really, really can't think of anything. Woods almost lost his leg. That's it. That situation with Gibson, he was in trouble He'd been hurt for like a week and couldn't walk, and there was a lot of stuff. And then he comes up to the plate and does that. It was crazy. It was crazy stuff. Welcome, one and all that are here watching this today. Watching my telecast. I am Rob, and I'm going to go watch the Phillies play in just a few minutes. Morikawa on his tee box at 17. He's looking at that awful close, like it may be problems, but no. You're fine, my friend. You're fine. And Morikawa trying to make a move. And Dustin Johnson, 2 under. Not been his best part of his game lately, teeing it off, but he's okay now. It looks like he's okay there. And I mean, he just ripped it by Morikawa, probably by 40 yards. It bounced a couple times first. I don't think he uses very much loft on his driver. I think he only uses like 8%. I use 9%, and I think I'm going to try to find me a driver that goes back to about 7%. My mom and dad doing pretty good. They're actually going to go on vacation just for a day or two for the weekend. So they're doing all right. They're doing pretty good. Dad's hanging in there. Like I say, last weekend just had my birthday, and 55 now. Mm-hmm. So, hadn't seen you in a while. Have not seen you in a while. Brooks Koepka 3 over here at the 14th, and he hits that ball within 10, 12, 16, 18 feet, maybe 20. It was all over the flag, and then it rolled. So I'm sure he wasn't happy with that. Yeah, you're old as hell. Yeah, I am. Yeah. If you haven't watched our MLB prediction show, go back and check out my older videos within a week. And me, Dwayne. Dwayne wasn't here. That's right. Dwayne wasn't here that night. Dwayne wanted to be here. That's right. It was me and Keith and Big Paulie, Anthony. Mike showed up for a little while. But yeah, Dwayne did not make it. You turned 19 in February. Okay. Are you graduating this time, Sean? And are you playing any spring football, if it's any spring ball to be played? Only 15 players under par now. How about that? 15 players under par. And Tommy Fleetwood, my pick at the beginning of the week now, is 1 over. Tiger Woods tied for 31st at 2 over. 39th would be 3 over. And let's see where 4 over would stand. Right this second, it would be 3 overs a cut. 3 overs a cut now. Yeah. 3 over. Yep. Currently 50 players playing at 3 over or better. That's where the cut is. Wow. Working on graduate. Do that. Get that done. 3 over is a cut right now. And Tiger's 2 over. So he has no wiggle room at all. Fitzpatrick just hit a putt and missed it by about 2 worms length. He needs a worm up under the ball right now, and he'd be okay. Now let's see what Woods and company are going to do. Woods, is this Neiman first? Yeah, it is Neiman. Co-leader now at 3 under. 4 guys at 3 under. Neiman, Willett, Sungjae M, and Schwartzel. No Americans. And let's see where Woods is. All right. Woods is hit it out of the woods, but let's see where. Woods hit it 280, but boy, oh boy. That was not good. So Tiger is back in the middle of the fairway, but he's laying there in 2 right now. So that's not very good. Not very good position. Boston 4, Yankees 3, top of the 6th. Top of the 6th. Phillies start play in just a few minutes. Morikawa now at 17. His short game is going to come into play here unless he can get it to the flag. Well, and yeah, he's still 20 feet short, straight up the old hill. Horschel drove the ball 297, Morikawa 314, and Dustin Johnson just a smooth 337. So Johnson only has 100 and maybe 125 yards, 135 yards. And yeah, not the greatest of shots, just a wedge. And he didn't stick it all over the flag like you would think. Rory McIlroy, 3 over now. He needs it to fade. And he got mad about it. Let's see what's happening. Yep. He knows he's stuck behind some trees there. So Joaquin Niemann now. Niemann will have a birdie putt. Woods will have a par putt. That's the difference. Woods has not had a birdie putt since number 2. And he's just not playing well. He's just not playing very well at all. Niemann hits it right down the hill, and wow. About a foot short. Yeah, he cannot be watching Tiger Woods and try to pick up on him because Woods is really not. And actually, Niemann, that was for par. That was his first bogey of the day. So now he falls out of the lead. Fitzpatrick now to 15th hole, par 5, and he swings from right to left, and he's hitting it down there where Rory is, but not quite as far left. He may have a shot. I think he has a shot. Dustin Johnson now, 3rd shot at 17. He leaves himself 3 feet, maybe 4. For par. Johnson at 2 under. 3 guys tied at the lead for three under. Willett, Sungjae Im, Schwartzel, all are tied. And now Tiger Woods, 2 over. And he is at number 5. And this is for par. And this is not an easy par putt at all. He's probably at least 12 feet away. Maybe only 10. But he needs this. And he missed it. He rimmed it around the cup. And he is 3 over. 4 over for the day. 4 over for the day, 3 over for the tournament. 4 over through 5. And he is not he's not going to make the cut, I don't think. I really don't think so. He's just not playing. The wind is getting him. The chill in the air obviously is not allowing him to hit the ball as far as he wants to. He bogeyed 1, 3, 4, and 5. He parred number 2, and he's on his way to number 6. So, it's hard to believe that you're going to see him shoot even par the rest of the way through. Yes, he has 3 more par 5s, but he has a lot of water that's going to be coming into play and a lot of open area where the wind's even worse on the back 9 than it is the front 9. So it's a lot of swirl, but I don't like his chances. Let me go real quick and cut the television on. That way we'll know when the Phillies are going to start today. I'll be right back. Hang tight. I'll be in there when first pitch comes. All right. Not first pitch time yet, guys. So let's go back and see what Woods is going to do. It's really, really sad. It's good to see him out playing, but it's sad to see him having such trouble like this. I'm not a Woods fan. I'll let you know that now. But for the average weekend golfer, we know how it is to get out there and play like that. It's just tough. So Woods is 3 over. He's on the cut line right now. He is on the cut line. 50 players exactly are 3 over or better. So that's the cut line right this second. But all it takes is one of them to bogey, and it'll be four over. So they realize anybody at 3 over now, if they fall back, as long as somebody at 2 under doesn't fall back 2 or something like that, it can make it difficult, but we'll see what happens there. Woods now, they're at number 6, so it's a par 3. It's like 250. Three folks now, Schwartzel, M, and Willett at 3 under. Willett is a past champion. Matsuyama, past champion. Johnson, a past champion. Scotty Scheffler at 2 under. Number 1 player in the world. Harold Varner III, 2 under. The Americans are starting to come up into the leaderboard now. They're starting to creep up the leaderboard. But Woods, you got to think Woods needs 1-2 birdies in the last 12 holes, 13 holes, whatever, 12 holes. Now he's got 13 holes to play, yeah. He's only played 5. All right, hold on for a second. See if the Phillies are ready to start playing. If they are, we'll call it a day with you guys. Hold on. All right. Hate to leave in the middle of a round like this, but I tell you, the Phillies are just about ready to start play, and we're going to try to watch 150 games, 155 games this year. Definitely not going to miss the first pitch of this one. If you get a chance to watch them, Oakland A's, Philadelphia Phillies, they're on television right now if you get a chance. Goodbye. Have a great weekend. Be safe, and have a lot of fun if you get a chance to this weekend. Bye-bye.